Hello everyone, this is chapter 17 in the book of the Law of Money. A mother's quiet lessons on money, life and what truly lasts. Money will test your character before it ever serves you. My children, before money ever helps you, it will test you. It will test your patience when you don't have enough. It will test your humility when you have more than others. It will test your integrity when no one is watching. Do not think money comes to reward goodness. That is not its nature. Money comes to observe. It watches how you behave under pressure. It notices how you treat people when you feel insecure. It remembers how you speak about it when times are hard. I learned this lesson very early in life, before I even knew what money truly was. When our country felt money did not slowly leave us, it vanished overnight. One day, there was a home, books, stability, and plans. The next day, it was only uncertainty. That experience taught me something most people never learn until very late. Money has no loyalty to comfort. So, if you build your heart on money, you will live in fear. If you build your discipline around money, you will live in peace. Money is like a mirror. It does not create who you are. It reveals who you already are. If you are impatient, money will magnify impatience. If you are careless, money will expose it. And if you are crowded, money will cooperate. A mother's lesson: before asking what money can do for you, ask who you become when money is present or absent. Scarcity is passed down quietly, so is wisdom. Scarcity is not only about empty pockets. Scarcity is something children absorb without words. Children feel it in a mother's sigh at the grocery store. They hear it in the way adults argue at night. They learn it when fear lives in every decision. When I was raising you, there were many moments when money was tight, but I tried never to let fear live in the house, because fear is louder than hunger. Fear teaches children to rush, to hoard, to panic. Instead, I taught care. Care is different from fear. Care says use gently. Care says wait. Care says think before you act. Money grows where care exists. I have watched people who earn far more than we ever did live in constant anxiety. Their hands shook when they spent. Their hearts raced when markets changed. Their minds never rested. That is not wealth, that is bondage. In 2008, when the world panicked, I learned again that money does not disappear, clarity does. People didn't lose everything because they were stupid. They lost because fear made them blind. That same year, while others collapsed, we quietly stepped forward, not bravely, not arrogantly, calmly. Because money does not need heroes, it needs steady hands. A mother's lesson: if I teach fear to my children, they will struggle with money forever. If I teach care, money will eventually find them. Never confuse money with love, security, or worth. This is the lesson I want you to remember most. Even if you forget everything else, money cannot love you back. It will not stay because you sacrifice your health. It will not stay because you abandon relationships. It will not stay because you prove your worth to others. I have seen people trade their souls for money and then lose both. I have seen families fracture over inheritance. Siblings become strangers and marriages turn into negotiations. Money does not create these fractures, it reveals what was already fragile. As a mother, I watched carefully how money entered and exited our lives. I learned to keep it in its place. Money sat at our table but never spoke louder than values. It helped raise children, but it never replaced presence. It supported our work, but it never defined our worth. Money is like salt in food, too little and like tasteless, too much and everything is ruined. A mother lesson: if you use money to prove your worth, you will never feel worthy. If you use money to support your values, you will sleep peacefully. Loss is the way money teaches you maturity. No mother can protect her children from loss forever, and no wisdom about money is complete without loss. If you lose money at some point, you will trust wrongly, you will misjudge timing, you will believe something will last longer than it does. Loss is not cruelty, it is education. When I was young, loss felt like punishment. When I grew older, loss felt like instruction. When I grew wiser, loss felt like refinement. Money leaves when it needs to teach you humility. Money returns when you show understanding. The worst thing you can do after a loss is grow resentful. Resentment poisons judgment. Money does not argue with bitterness, it simply stays away. I learned to sit with loss quietly, to ask what was trying to show me. Sometimes it taught patience, sometimes it taught boundaries, sometimes it taught me to let go of pride. A mother's lesson: loss is not the enemy, resistance to learning is. Those who mature through loss build a stronger relationship with money than those who never lose at all. What I hope you to carry forward. One day when you read this, I want you to remember this. I did not teach you about money so you could become rich. I taught you so money would never own you. Money should make your life gentler, not harsher. It should support your family, not divide it. It should buy time, not steal it. Here is what I hope you remember. Move slowly with money. Rushing creates regret. Speak calmly about money. Your words shape the future. Do not chase money, build value. Money follows value. Give when you can. Money must circulate to stay alive. Protect your peace. No amount of money replaces it. A mother's final lesson: when money serves life, it stays. When money replaces life, it leaves. Closing reflection: money will walk with you for a while, never forever, but wisdom can stay with you until the end. I hope you treat money as something powerful but temporary, useful but not sacred, something to respect, not fear, something to guide, not worship. And when money comes, welcome it calmly. When money goes, let it leave without bitterness. That is the law I learned not from books, but from my real life.